1. Go Tameside and Tour 2025. What a fantastic sight. All of these runners storming through the start line and absolutely smashing the first of 4 days of active fun. Well done everyone. This is the first step towards greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Hello and welcome to what will be 4 videos in a series. This is the Tour of Tameside and I've recorded all 4 of the races. They're a great series of races. I've heard about them for quite a while and it's 4 races over 4 days. Starting with today's race, which is the Cross Trail 10, which is basically as simple as it says. It's a 10-kilometre cross trail road. As you'll see, it is mostly on road, but there is some trail running, so it's really my ideal sort of race. I love it. There's 1 or 2 bits there as we come through where they were running on cobblestones, which I don't particularly like, so you can see I avoided them. But most of the surfaces are great to go. And this is the first hill. Ooh. Someone's telling me he's going the wrong way. So this is climb 2 and it does surprise you a little bit because it does keep going and going and going. It's not as steep as the first one, but as you'll see, we do go on for a while. The road's closed to cars here, which is the good bit. The bad bit is the reason why. As we go up here, you'll see there are plenty of very deep potholes along here, so you've got to be careful. And at this point, we get right to the top of the hill. It does undulate a little bit after this, but the worst is definitely over for now. So that's the big uphill done, and now it's starting to go downhill. We just have this little section along here, and then we go down, and it goes down quite steeply, which is, I think it's quite a good gradient, but you might think, some people might think it a bit too steep. If you're good at downhilling, you can really fly here. At this point in the race, Tom Charles was leading from David Barrett, but that does change in the end. The winner David Barrett completed it in 33.51, followed by Tom Charles 34.48. That pace and speed is incredible for this course, I think. Well done, lads.
Well done, lads.
Well done, boys. Well done.
The jury's out on out and backs, I think. Some people like them. I don't. I like them. Others really hate them, sort of thing. I've heard lots of people say, "Oh, they hate out and backs," but I do know a few people who like them too. So it's very much in the balance. I think they're great though, because I like the opportunity to see other runners, particularly like to see the fast lads coming back the other way, and to high five and cheer on my club mates, etc. So it's good fun. Here we go, turning around at this point. It was nice to see the crowd cheering us on, and off we go back in the same direction. Now, I'd already looked at the map before we come, so I knew that it was going to be 2 loops. So I was already a bit apprehensive, thinking I've got to do that loop again.
Got to go that big hill again.
Yep. That's why I'm not pushing it.
Then it's not too bad.
Yep.
Water's coming up.
At this point, I have to say something about this shirt. I definitely agree with it, and it's a great mantra for life.
What does it take then?
No, Julie.
A water station at the bottom of a hill. What a great idea! It wasn't easy, even taking on water as you're running. It's tough. Most people find anyway, don't they? But running up a hill, it's a recipe for disaster. I think I was trying to choke myself on this bottle at this point. And I did want to keep running, and I wanted to hopefully run the whole hill. However, I didn't know what was in store. Just wait till we round this corner. I've got a funny tale to tell about this. As well, as I rounded this corner, I looked to my left, and there was an incident with my cousin where he was stood at the top of this monument on the left hand side, and I was at the bottom. We were throwing stones at each other. Anyway, he managed to hit me right between the eyes. It was not fun, and nor was this hill. As you can see, I started walking. I'm not a fan of walking. I always find it tough and I find it very difficult to start walking. I feel like I've sort of let myself down. But as you can see, this is one hell of a hill, and everybody is walking. It's you can see some people do run past me, but even they get to a point where they start to walk up it. So it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm not a fan of walking up hills, sort of thing, or walking on a run in general, to be honest with you. And I need to get better with that, I know, because it's sometimes it's just what you've got to do to get through it. And I would have if I'd have managed to run up this hill, it would have probably taken a lot out of me, and I wouldn't have got much else done.
Bit of practice
well,
for the ultras.
this hill does keep going after this point until you get
Oh,
past the
yeah.
sharpest point, and you just keep climbing for a while. So as you can see, it's quite tough, and I am breathing hard, even just with big stride walking, and I get started again a couple of times, stop and walk again. It's a funny one really, because I don't know what was going on in my head at this point. I was thinking to myself, oh, this is not great, you know, I keep having this walk. So I think it's something I've got to get past, I think. But yeah, it didn't get me down for long anyway.
It is. Oh, that was it. Bloody hell. It's getting out of the potholes hard enough. Yeah, this is steep. Thank you. Yeah, I'll let him go try and run it.
Take it down.
This was the point where I realised where I knew where I was as well. I've come to Daisy Nook so many times in my life. A lot, obviously, when I was a lot younger. Spent a lot of time down here with the family, and as a teenager with my mates, going down here on my bike, etc. So really fond memories.
There's 3 races to go yet, so I'm not burning out on this one. Yeah. On your left.
Finishers, if you can all move back, away from the finish line, please. We don't want anyone getting taken out. Thank you. They are coming in thick and fast now. Our finishing runners.
Thank you.
A well-deserved block of water. We've just had Lisa Costa. Here we have coming. We have one. Sarah Parry. Apologies, Sarah. Sorry, you're just going to have to run quicker and come and take the microphone off my hand if I've mispronounced your name. That's it. That's it,
Fantastic.
Sarah. 1582. You've got it. Keep going. The rest awaits.
Boom! Well done. Amazing. Well done, darling. Well, good finish.